Good morning. Today we're going to continue on with our lesson in topic 7.2, adding and subtracting decimals. So if you would grab your book, a pencil, and come right back to the video, we'll start our lesson. All right, so let's review adding with decimals. So in this problem, we have 32 hundredths plus 12 and 965 thousandths plus 1 and 1/10. So what we need to do is we need to line up our decimals. So if you can tell, we have all our decimals in a line. So we would continue that line down, and we'd put our decimal in, and then we need to pad with zeros, which means we fill in the missing place values with zeros. So when you do that, it's nice and balanced, and then you can just add from left to right. So we have 0 plus 5 plus 0 is 5, 6 plus 2 is 8, 1 plus 9 plus 3 is 13. I would carry my 1, and then 1 plus 2 plus 1 is 4, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. So we get 14 and 385 thousandths. So first, remember to line up your decimal points, and then pad with zeros. All right, one more review problem. So here we have 51, which is a whole number, plus 14 and 2 hundredths, plus 2 and 1/10. So I take my 51, and I need to change the whole number to a decimal. Change the whole number to a decimal. So after the ones place is a decimal, and then 51 becomes 51 and 0 hundredths, 14 and 2 hundredths, and 2 and 1/10 becomes 2 and 10 hundredths. So all our decimal places go to the hundredths because we've padded with zeros, and then we would just add. And again, you can just tell our decimals all line up, and then we would bring our next one down, and then we would just add. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 0 is 1, 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 7, and 5 plus 1 is 6. So we get 67 and 12 hundredths. All right, so would you open up your book to page 329, please? On the bottom, we're going to do a few together, and then I'm going to let you fly on your own. So in number 1, it looks like we're adding, so we're going to add 45 and 6/10 plus 26 and 3/10. So my decimals are lined up, and there are no zeros to add. So all I got to do is bring down my decimal and then add left to right. So 3 plus 6 is 9. 5 plus 6 is 11, carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 71 and 9/10. Number 2, we got 14 and 25 hundredths minus 5 and 14 hundredths. So my decimals are lined up. I bring down my next decimal. I don't need to add any zeros because it's already balanced. So I would just subtract. 4 from 5 is 1. 1 from 2 is 1. And then 5, you can't take 5 from 4, so you take 5 from 14, and then you would get 9. So we get 9 and 11 hundredths. All right, and in number 3, we have 17 and 2/10 plus 6 and 8 hundredths. So our decimals are lined up. You see we have an empty place value. So I'm going to add a 0 in there, which doesn't change the value, but it gives me a number in every place value. And then we would just add. Oops, sorry, forgot my decimal. So we have 8 and 0 is 8, 2 and 0 is 2, and 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry my 1, and I'll get 23. So I got 23 and 28 hundredths. All right, why don't you go ahead and do the next 3, please? So go ahead and hit pause, do 4, 5, and 6, and then when you're ready, come back, unpause it, and we'll go through the problems. All right, in number 4, we're going to do 24 and 84. Actually, I'm going to erase that. Let's do a different color so it sticks out more. So we have 24 and 84 hundredths minus 22 and 7/10. So we bring down our decimal, add our 0, and then we do that. You would do your arithmetic, and you get 2 and 14 hundredths. Number 5, to line up our decimals, we would get 13 and 64 hundredths minus 8 and 3/10. So my decimals are lined up, add my zeros, and then when you do that, you should have gotten 5 and 34 hundredths. And in number 6, we have 0 and 214 thousandths plus 15 and 9/10. So my decimals are lined up. I would fill in with zeros. I would pad the zeros, And after you do that, you would get 16 and 114 thousandths. So go ahead, please do 10 through 15. Please let me know if you have any questions, and great job for the day. All right, great job, everybody, with page 329 and following along with the review. Like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Go ahead and send me an email, reach out in a Zoom, questions for instructor, or whatever way works for you, and I'll get back to you, or we'll figure it out right away. So again, great job, and we'll see you soon.